have the UW login, you will be able to join this class today. So welcome to Flow class. My name is Ashwini, and I'm so happy to be here to guide you through your practice today. I will quickly go through the props that we're using today. So if you have a yoga mat, use your yoga mat or floor with carpet, something that your hands won't slide on. And if you have blocks, yoga blocks, have 2 blocks handy at the front of your mat. If not, that's fine. You can also utilize a couple of books if you're comfortable. And if you have yoga strap, use that. If not, feel free to grab a towel or a sock, a long sock, or a belt if you have a belt. So we will be using these props. So either a yoga strap or a towel or a belt. So for some more length into our practice today. Hope you doing well. If you have any discomfort or pain in your body and you want to let me know, feel free to use the chat option, or if you have any concerns, okay, if you have any concerns or requests for today's class, definitely let me know. So let's get started. 6:45. My name is Ashwini, and I'm so happy to be here to guide you through your practice today. Today's class is a flow class that focuses on the movement with breath. So breath synchronization with your movement. And the focus is on joint alignment, proper alignment of your joints so that there is muscle engagement. So as I'm talking, I'm also letting people in. So there is muscle engagement into the postures and also focus on balancing. So there is increased awareness, increased brain functionality. So these are the focal points in the class today. At any point of time, if you feel discomfort in the class, feel free to come out of the posture instead of forcing yourself into any posture. Gently explore it for your body and take care of your body. Safety first. uh, Please drink water if you need water. Also, during the breathing practice at any time, if you feel any discomfort or lightheadedness, definitely come out of it and go back to your natural breathing. As we begin the class today, I would like to quickly demo a posture called forward fold for you. So I'll give you a quick demo. So into your forward fold. So there are multiple ways in which you can fold forward. So for example, so you're here standing straight. You can fold forward from your nose. You can drop your neck. So this is one type of fold. Notice how it looks, notice how it feels in the body. Second, you can fold from your shoulders. So this is the second type of fold. Third, you can also fold from your back. So this is the third type of fold. But notice what's happening here. As I collapse into my neck, as I collapse into my shoulders or my lower back, I'm putting a lot of pressure on my lower back or shoulders. So instead of all of those options, what we want to focus on is folding from your hips. So press your hips back, maintain the length in your torso, in your spine, and then let your palms drop to the ground. So this is the idea of your forward fold. That's it. And today's class, we're going to begin standing. So come to a comfortable stand. If you're feeling any discomfort in your knees or ankles by standing, feel free to take a comfortable seat. Find a hip width distance into your feet. So if you drop a straight line from your hip bones to the center of your knees, to the center of your ankles, that's your hip width distance. Find your hip width distance, root down through all four corners of your feet, fidget and spin as much as you want as you root down into the base of the big toe, into the base of the pinky toe, into the base of your heel. Your knee is soft, your hips are aligned over your knees. Align your shoulders over your heart. Place first two fingers on the crown of your head. Gently press into your fingers and find length into the spine. And then release your palms, your arms by your side, palms facing forward. Allow yourself to arrive into this space, into the time that you've carved out for your practice. As you begin your journey within, allow yourself to close your eyes or have a soft gaze. Find your focus, explore your focus. I now invite you to scan your entire physical body from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Notice the connection of your entire feet with the ground. Take note of any sensations, lightness, tightness, or discomfort within your knees, within your legs, hips, back, shoulder, neck. Simply take note of all these sensations without having to change anything, without having to modify anything, without having to want anything to be different than it is right now in this moment. As you scan your physical body, take notes of the sensations arising in the physical body. I now invite you to shift your focus to your mind space. Notice what activity is going on within your mind space. Be gentle, be kind with yourself. Know that just like all your other organs, your mind is at work too. That's why having a busy or active mind with thoughts is absolutely fine. Know that the you have the power to check with your mind. You have the power to empower your mind, choose your thoughts. Simply let each thought come in, acknowledge it, and let it fade away. You can label your thoughts as present thought or past thought. If it's or future thought, if it's a past or future thought, notice if it creates any distance from that thought. The thread that joins your mind and body is your breath. I now invite you to focus all your care and attention on your breath. Notice the ebb and flow of your breath. Notice the texture and the temperature of your natural breath without having to change it. Simply breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in and breathe out, notice how your torso, especially your navel, is expanding and contracting with each breath in and each breath out. Allow yourself to add a little more depth to each of your inhale and a little more length to each of your exhales. As you exhale, your navel contracts towards your spine. Accentuate that action of navel contraction by exhaling deep. Push all the air out. Take a deep inhale to the bottom of your lungs. Fill your belly with the breath. Expand your torso from all the sides as you breathe in deep and exhale. Relax your torso. Push all the air out. Inhale deep into the bottom of your lungs. Expand your torso from all the sides, your back, your abdominals, the sides of your torso. As you do that, circle your arms up overhead. Bring your palms to touch, hold at the top. And exhale, guide your palms to your heart center. Relax your torso. Release your arms by your side. One more breath, just like that. Inhale deep. Expand through your torso, through the sides of the torso. Fill your lungs with fresh oxygen. Circle your arms up overhead. Bring the palms to touch. Exhale, guide your palms to your heart center. Let your hands stay at your heart center. Release the air, come back to your natural breath. Take an opportunity to set an intention for your practice. The idea behind setting up an intention could be being gentle with yourself, being gentle while doing your practice, being kind with yourself, being kind with your mind, body, and breath. Or it could be a dedication to someone you love or someone in need. Inhale option, you may choose to bow down at your heart center to seal your intention for the practice today. Inhale, rise your head, release your palms by your side. Allow some light into your eyes. Inhale, bring your arms right in front of you. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms away from you as you round your back. Tuck your chin to chest. Open your shoulder blades away from one another. Breathe into your upper back. Exhale, flip your palms. Turn them to the sky. Lift your gaze, lift your chest, find a baby back bend. Inhale, flip your palms, round your back, chin to chest. Exhale, flip your palms, raise them to the sky. Lift your gaze, lift your heart. Exhale, flip your palms as you round your back. Inhale, flip your palms, turn them to the sky. Take a few rounds of standing cat and cow on your own. Flow with the rhythm of your breath, slow or fast. Awaken your spine, awaken the muscles around your spine. When you're ready, release your arms by your side. Circle your arms up overhead. Place your left palm on your hips. Lengthen through your right side body. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, come back to center, rise up. Exhale, one more time, side bend. Find lots of length from your arm into your hips. Inhale, back to center, exhale, one more time. Side bend to your left. Notice that your feet are on the ground, they're rooted on the ground. Inhale, back to center, lift both arms up. Place your right palm on your hips, lengthen through the left side body. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, back to center, exhale, bend. Inhale, center, exhale, bend and hold. Notice that your left heel is not lifting off the ground. Press both feet into the ground. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your palms. One more time, circle your arms up overhead, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, turn your torso to your right. Open your arms to a wide T. Gaze over back, shoulder. Squeeze your navel to spine. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Exhale, turn your torso to your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, turn the torso to the right. Gaze over back, shoulder. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards one another onto your back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, turn your torso to the other side. Notice your hips are pointing forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, turn the torso to the left. Inhale, center, and exhale one more time to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, shift your hips back. Lengthen your arms forward. Exhale, let your palms drop to the ground. Let your head drop towards the ground, forward fold. Notice that your knees are soft, knees are bent as much they need. Notice that you are not collapsing into your neck, that you are not rounding your back, that you are not stressing your lower back hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms can be on your shins or thighs or on the blocks. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, plant your palms on the ground. Send your legs back to high plank. Option to lower down on your knees. Squeeze your navel to spine. Activate through your abdominal muscles. Exhale, bend into your elbows as you come all the way down. Press the tops of your feet on the ground. Press your hips on the ground. Place your palms next to your ribs. Squeeze your elbows towards one another. Inhale. Peel your chest off the ground. Lift your shoulder heads. Exhale. Lower your forehead on the ground. Inhale like a wave. Lift your chest. Lift your shoulders. Keep squeezing your elbows towards one another. Exhale, lower your forehead down. Inhale, press the tops of the feet into the ground as you lift your torso like a hooded snake. Half cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower your forehead down, strengthening your back muscles. Tuck your toes under, press yourself into a tabletop. Knees are under your hips. Palms are underneath your shoulders. Walk your palms about a foot in front of you. Lower your chest down. Sink your chest towards the ground. Notice that your hips are not shifting forward or backwards. Hips remain on the knee. If it's available to you, lower your forehead on the ground. Keep finding a lift through your underarms. Keep squeezing them away from the ground. Lengthen your hips backwards towards your heel. Lengthen your chest forward. Puppy dog pose. Inhale, come back to a tabletop. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Press into your palms as you lift your knees. Press your chest towards your thighs as you lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Option for downward facing dog is puppy dog pose. Come high on the ball mount of your feet. Find a soft bend into your knees. Distribute your weight equally on your palms, on your feet. Begin to bend one knee and the other. Awaken your hamstring muscles, the backs of your legs. Notice that your head or neck is not folding here. Your neck is in line with your spine, relaxed. Inhale, come to a stable downward dog. Bend deep into your knees. Step to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend into your knees as you point your sit bones towards the ground. Circle your arms up overhead. Inhale and exhale, hinge at your hips. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms on the ground. Send your legs back to plank. Knees can be up or down. Bend into your elbows as you lower down. Press tops of the feet into the ground. Inhale, peel your chest off. Exhale, lower your forehead down. Tuck your toes under. Press yourself to either puppy dog pose or downward facing dog. Take a moment here, connect with your breath. Notice what's arising for you. Lower your knees on the ground. Knees are right underneath your hips. Palms are right underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Press equally through all four corners of your palms, the base of your index and thumb and the base of the pinky side. Inhale, find length into your spine. Exhale, Extend your right leg back behind you. Tuck the toes under. Squeeze your navel to spine. Extend your leg back by pressing the heel towards the back. Find a sensation into the back of your leg. Inhale, squeeze your glutes as you lift your leg, flex your toes. Notice that you're not opening into the hips, that hips are pointed towards the ground. Inhale, bring your foot forward in between your palms. Rise your torso up. Notice that both feet are on separate parallel track. Bring your palms on your hips as you go through the alignment. Plant the entire right foot on the ground. Right knee is right over the ankle, not falling in or out. Squeeze your back glutes. Press your navel to spine. Bring your arms up overhead. Keep hugging your lower ribs in. Maintain the distance in between your shoulders and your ears. Reach out through your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Let your right arm drop to the ground. Find a side bend into the left side body. If you need any cushion, option to have cushion underneath your left knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn your torso to your right, gaze over back shoulder. Open your arms to a wide D. Inhale back to center. Exhale, plant your palms around your foot. Send your foot back. Come back to a tabletop. Reset. Extend your left leg back behind you. Tuck the toes under. Press through the heel. Find a stretch into your calves. Explore the sensation that is arising for you. Inhale, lift your left leg up to hip height. Squeeze your glutes. Notice that you're not collapsing into your lower back. Hug your navel to spine. Inhale, bring that foot forward in between your palms. Come up, place your palms on your hips as you go through the alignment. Find the root of your front foot with the ground. All four corners are rooted. Front knee is not falling in or out. Right over the ankle, pointing in the direction of your toes. Squeeze your back glutes. Shift your hips forward. Navel to spine. Hug your lower ribs in. Arms up overhead. Option to have your arms at heart center for lower intensity. Explore the sensations arising into your hip flexors, into your glutes. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bend to your left side. Release your left arm towards the ground. Find length into your torso. Notice that you're not collapsing. Lengthen your right side body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn your torso to the left. Notice that your hips are pointing towards the front of the room as you turn your torso from your navel up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, place your palms framing your foot. Send your foot back. Come to a tabletop, tuck your toes under. Press yourself into either a puppy dog pose or downward dog. Inhale, bend into your knees, step forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Exhale, bend. Exhale, press your hips backwards, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, plant your palms on the ground. Send your feet back into high plank or low plank. Bend into your elbows. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tops of the feet on the ground. Feel your chest off. Exhale, lower your forehead on the ground. Tuck your toes under. Press yourself into either puppy dog or downward facing dog. Bend deep into your knees. Gently step to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Find your ground, find your center. Make sure that your feet are hip width distance. If having arms up overhead is a lot of intensity, option to have your hands at heart center or on your hips. Bring your palms at your heart center. Press your hips back. Bend into your knees. Chairs pose. Utkatasana, intense pose. Keep hugging your inner thighs towards one another. Inhale, press into your feet to rise up, arms up overhead. Exhale, press your hips back, bend into your knees, bring your palms to your heart center. Inhale, press into your feet as you rise up. Exhale, one more time, chairs pose. Place your palms on your hips, send your right leg back behind you. Come high on the ball mount of your back foot. Option for less intensity is to have your back knee on the ground. Option to have any type of cushion underneath your knee for support. If you're in crescent lunge, can come high on the ball mount of your back foot. Bend your front knee towards a 90 degrees angle with the floor. Root down through all four corners of your front foot. In fact, lift your toes, lift your front toes and find a lift through the arch of the feet and then release the toes on the ground. Squeeze your glutes, navel to spine, lower ribs in, lift your shoulder heads. Option to have first two fingers on the crown of your head, push through the fingers, find length into your spine, circle your arms up overhead. Breathe here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your back knee towards the ground. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend the back knee towards the ground. Inhale, rise up. Exhale one more time. Bend your back knee. Inhale, come back to center. Connect with your breath. Notice that you're pressing equally through the ball mount of your back foot from both the sides, the big toe mount, the pinky toe mount. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, lower your left arm. Find a side bend to your left side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, turn your torso to your left. Gaze over back shoulder. Option to have your back knee on the ground. Inhale, circle your back arm for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring your palms on your hips. Lift the back toes to meet the front chairs pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Take your time, connect with your breath.
I'm on it. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you please repeat what you said?
Inhale, halfway lift.
Connection.
Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, press your hips back, bend into your knee. Bring your palm to your heart center. Exhale, send your left leg back behind you. Bring your palms on your hips. Come high on the ball mount of the back foot. Bend into your front knee. Root down through all four corners of your front foot. Notice that the front knee is right over the ankle, pointing in the direction of the ankle, not falling in or out. And your 2 feet are on separate parallel tracks for balance. Option to have back knee on the ground for less intensity. For more intensity, lift the back knee. Squeeze your glutes, navel to spine, lift your shoulder heads, circle your arms up overhead, lengthen through your spine. Breathe into the sensations, tap into the sensations. Allow your facial muscles to soften down into a soft smile. Inhale, lengthen, exhale. Turn to your right side, lower your right arm down. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, open your torso to your right. Circle your back arm once and twice and thrice. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Bring your torso to front. Exhale, lower your back knee to the ground. Lift up. Lower the back knee towards the ground. Lift up. One more time. Lift up. Bring your palms on your hips. Lift your back toes to meet the front. Chair pose. Inhale. Arms up overhead. Exhale. Hinge at your hips. Fold forward. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Fold forward. Plant your palms on the ground. Step your feet back into a plank. Knees can be up or down. Lower down on the ground. Tops of the feet into the ground. Inhale, peel your chest off. Find length into your spine. Exhale, lower your forehead down. Tuck your toes under. Press yourself into either puppy dog pose or downward facing dog. Take a moment to connect with yourself. Notice what's going on with your breath, with your physical body, the sensations in the physical body. Notice if anything is shifted from the beginning of the class. Notice if any areas with tightness have opened up for you. Bend deep into your knees. Look to the front of your mat. Step forward. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Root your sit bones towards the ground. Bend into your knees. Circle your arms up overhead. Bring your palms on your hips. Find your hip width distance. Drop a straight line from your hips to the center of the knees, to the center of the ankles. Root down through all 4 corners of your feet. This is where you can have your props, either a belt or a towel or a long sock, handy towards closer to the mat, somewhere closer to the mat. When you're ready, find a focal point on the ground or in front of you to focus at. Shift all your weight onto your left foot as you lift your right heel off the ground. Right toes are on the ground. If it's available to you for more intensity, lift the right toes off the ground, tap them down. Lift, tap, lift, tap, and release the foot. Reset. Find the focal point in front of you or on the ground. To focus at, shift all your weight onto your right foot. Squeeze the right glutes. Lift your left heel off the ground. Left toes are on the ground. Take a moment to notice your balance, the sensations. Inhale, lift your left toes off the ground. Tap them down. Lift and tap. Lift and tap and release. Reset. Option to remain with your tap dance or Find a focal point in front of you. Shift all your weight on to your left side. Root down through your left foot. Lift your right toes off the ground. Option to tap dance, or for more intensity, lift your right heel hip width distance. Notice that your hip is not lifting in one way or the other. So bring your hips into a horizontal line. Flex your toes. Find your balance, root down through your standing foot. Notice your standing knee is soft. Squeeze your standing leg, squeeze the navel to the spine. Open your right knee towards the right. Bring it back and put the foot down on the ground. Reset. Find a focal point. Shift all your weight onto your right foot. Option to remain in the tap dance, or lift your knee hip height. Notice the strengthening of your standing leg as you root down through your foot, as you soften your standing knee so there is no pressure on the standing knee. Option to always have a support of the wall in the balancing postures. For more intensity, open your left knee to the side, bring it back, put it down, reset. This is where you can have either a strap or a sock or a towel and or a belt, and place your prop on one of your shoulders, either shoulder. Find hip width distance. Find a focal point in front of you. Shift all your weight onto your left side. Option to tap dance with your right foot, or lift your knee hip height. Notice that your hip is not lifting in one way or the other. Squeeze your glutes. Standing knee is soft. Standing foot is on the ground. Option to stay here. Circle your arms up overhead for more intensity. Turn your torso to your right. This is an option. For more intensity, either grab a sock or your yoga strap. Find the ball mount of your foot. Place the strap on the ball mount of your foot. Grab the strap in your left hand. Option to extend your right foot forward. Knee can be soft and bent as much as it needs, and open your torso to your right. Exhale. Feel the fun of falling in and out of your posture. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Inhale, come back to center. Release your strap. Release your foot on the ground. Shake off the standing leg. Shake off any tension that's building up there. Find a focal point onto the ground as you settle into your stand. Shift all your weight onto your right side. Option to tap dance, or lift your knee hip height. Hips are not moving in one direction or the other. Root down through your standing foot. Standing knee is soft. Squeeze your glutes. Option for more intensity. Circle your arms up overhead. Open your torso to your left. Play with your balance. For more intensity, grab your sock or towel. Place it on the ball mount of your foot. Take the sock in your right hand. Extend the leg forward. Knee can be as soft, as bent as it needs. Turn your torso to your left. Open your left arm to a wide T. Find your balance. Press down through your heel. Press down through your foot. Inhale, gently bend your knee. Release your prop. Release your foot on the ground. Come face to the center. Open your feet wider than hip width distance. Circle your arms up overhead. Bend at Hinge at your hips, fold forward with your legs wide. Connect with your breath. Take a moment. Find what's arising for you to connect with your intention. Begin to bend into your knees as you lower your hips down. Option here is to have a pillow or a bolster or a block underneath your hips, or for more intensity, open your knees, bring your palms at your heart center, press your knees away with your elbow. Notice that at any point of time, if this posture causes any pressure on your knee or discomfort, please come back to a seated posture. Come back to your breathing. Focus your attention on your breathing. Focus your attention on the action of your navel contracting and relaxing on your breath. Accentuate that action by squeezing your navel to spine. Gently lower your fingers down, bring them back and find a seat on the ground by lowering your hips. Come to a cross-legged or any other comfortable seat. Allow your sit bones to root down on the ground. Align your heart over your hips, your shoulders over your heart, crown of the head pointing to the sky. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, open your arms to a wide D. Flex your fingers towards your ears. Imagine there is a wall, you're pushing into the wall. Inhale and exhale, bring your right arm under your left and hug your shoulders. Option to hug your shoulders, your shoulder blades behind you. Your elbows are away from your chest, away from your face, or bind your arms into one another. As long as it doesn't cause any tension or pressure, gently explore the posture for you. Find space in between your shoulder blades. Breathe into that space. If you are in a bind, lift your elbows away from your chest, away from your face. Notice if there is any constriction in your breath. Inhale and exhale. Open your arms to a wide T. Flex your fingers. Press your palms into the wall. Lengthen through your shoulders, through your arms. Exhale, bring your left arm underneath your right. Either hug yourself or place your palms on your shoulder blades. Lift your elbows away from your face, away from your chest, and explore the stretch for you. Or interlace your forearms into one another. Lift your elbows away from the chest. Lift your arms away from your face. Breathe into your shoulders, into your shoulder blades. Release any tension, any pressure. Notice if you're holding any tension in your neck, relax your neck. Exhale, release your arms one more time. Open them to a wide T. Flex your fingers. Press into those walls. And exhale, lower your arms down. Find a comfortable cross-legged seat. If you want to switch the cross of the leg, feel free to do that. Let your right ear fall towards the right shoulder. Notice that the neck isn't collapsing. Allow a gentle release into the left side of your neck. Extend your left arm towards your side. Flex the fingers. Imagine someone is pulling the arm towards the side. Find length into the side of the neck. all the way to the fingertips. For more intensity, place your right palm on the left side of your head. Notice that you're not pulling your neck because neck can be a sensitive area. Simply allow the weight of your palm to deepen the sensation. Release your palm, gently turn your chin towards your right shoulder and place your palm on the back of your head. This time, again, you're not pulling your neck in any way. Be gentle, be kind with yourself, honor where yourself at. Release the palm, cradle your head, help it come forward and release your left arm. Notice the difference between the sides of your neck. Let your left ear fall towards the left shoulder. Extend your right arm beside you. Flex your fingers. Find length into the right side of the neck. For more intensity, place your left palm on the right side head. Again, not pulling, simply allowing the side to lengthen. Find more space to breathe into. Soften your jaw. Soften the muscles around your eyes. Gently turn your chin towards your left shoulder. Place the palm on the back of your head. Find the sensations arising on the back side of your neck. Breathe into it. Take an opportunity to connect with your breath here. To connect with this idea of your navel expanding and contracting with your breath. Cradle your head with your left palm, assist it come forward and then release your right palm. Take a few shoulder rolls. Notice any difference into the sensations. Find space around you so that your props are away from you. Extend your right leg to the side. Let it land where it lands. Instead of forcing it all the way to the side, let it land gently where it lands. Option to have a pillow or a bolster or any cushion underneath the right knee to support. Place your left foot towards the right inner thigh. Lift your sit bones. Find the sit bones rooted on the ground. Notice that both sit bones are on the ground. Extend your right arm to the inside of the right leg, palm facing up. Notice that you're not collapsing here. Lift your left arm, place it on your lower back. Open your chest towards the left side to the sky. Open your torso, your gaze, your chest. And then extend your left arm, palm facing up. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, draw a rainbow with your left arm towards the right toes. Notice that you're not collapsing into your right side. Keep lifting your spine. Find a gentle release. Notice what all areas the sensations are present. Hamstrings, sides, obliques. Inhale, find length into the spine and exhale. Lower down a little more. Notice that both the sit bones are rooted on the ground. Inhale, gently lift up, release your left palm. Bring your right foot in. Extend your left foot out, left leg out. Let it land where it lands. Have a cushion underneath your left knee to support it so that you're not overstretching the ligaments in the knee. Have your right foot inside the left inner thigh. Lift your tailbone, tuck it under, flex your left toes, point the knee and the toes towards the sky so that you are not rotating your leg from the hip. Let your left arm stay anywhere inside your left leg. Bring your right palm on your lower back. Open your chest and gaze towards the sky on the right side. Extend your right arm out, palm facing up. Inhale, take a big length into your spine. Exhale, draw a rainbow with your right palm towards your left foot. Keep opening your chest and gaze towards the sky. Notice that your sit bones are on the ground, your right knee is on the ground. If you need any extra support underneath your right knee, feel free to use that. Inhale, find length into your spine, and exhale. Allow yourself to go a little deeper. Inhale, come all the way up. Release your arm. Release any support from underneath. Extend your legs long in front of you. The same idea of forward fold. If you need any cushion underneath your knees, you can use that here. Flex your toes. Knees can remain soft and bent. Flex your toes, push through your heel. Root down through your sit bones. Squeeze your navel to spine. Bring your arms up overhead. Lengthen into your arms. Shift your hips back, arms forward. And exhale, lower your head down. Knees can be as soft and bent as they need. Notice that you're not collapsing into your neck, into your shoulders, that your spine is long. Breathe into your belly. Expand and contract your navel to the spine, away from your spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Come all the way up. Find your block or a bolster or a pillow. Bend into your knees. Scooch a little forward towards the front of your mat if you're not already. Place your palms underneath your hamstrings and gently roll back on your back. Place your feet on the ground, hip width distance. Notice that your knees are not falling in, they're right over your ankles. Squeeze your navel to spine as you lift your hips off the ground. Keep pressing your feet into the ground. Notice that there is no stress in your neck, that you're not crunching your neck. If you have a bolster or a block, place it underneath your sacrum, the bony part, after your lower back. Not lower back, but the bony part, sacrum. Release your hips on the block. And if you don't have a block or a bolster, simply remain with your hips floating. Keep pressing into your feet. Keep relaxing into your chest, into your shoulders, into your neck. If you have the block underneath, release the block and lower your hips on the ground. Take a few moments to allow yourself to find any postures to complete your practice. Take a moment to find a gentle relaxation posture as I will guide you through your relaxation. Extend your legs long, feet flap open, arms wide by your side, or any other relaxation posture such as knees bent on the ground, knees falling towards one another to protect or support your lower back. Find your relaxation posture. Find any props to make your experience more comfortable, more relaxing. Allow yourself to settle into the space. Allow your physical body to melt onto the ground. I will guide you through a relaxation, and I will also guide you out of the relaxation. Allow all the benefits of your physical, your mind, your breath practice to integrate into your being with the help of Shavasana, the relaxation posture. Scan your entire physical body from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet for any new sensations that you can sense. Welcome all the new sensations. Notice any areas that have opened up for you. Allow yourself to scan your mind space. Take note of any activity going on there. And take this opportunity to come back to your breath. In your mind's eye, scan your feet, your ankles, soles of your feet, your calves, your shins, your knees, the backs of your knees, your thighs, your inner thighs, your IT band, your hips, your glutes. Take notes of all these areas, any sensations present in those areas. Feel all those sensations, combine them into one complete sensation of lightness. Allow your lower body to relax and melt onto the ground. In your mind's eye, bring your attention on your abdominals, your lower back, your upper back, your shoulders, your arms, your forearms, your elbows, your palms, fingers, fingertips, your chest. Take note of any and all sensations present at this moment. Allow all those sensations to combine into one complete sensation of lightness as you melt any remaining tension in those areas on the ground. In your mind's eye, bring your focus on your neck, the tiny muscles in your neck supporting your head, the back of your neck, the sides of your neck, the front of your neck, the back of your head, the sides of your head, the crown of your head, your forehead, space in between your eyebrows, space around your eyes, your cheekbone, your nose, your jaw. Relax your tongue from the roof of the mouth onto the floor of your mouth. Allow your entire face into a soft, complete sensation of a light smile as you allow yourself this gentle rest, and I will guide you out of it. Gently, lovingly begin to invite awareness back to yourself. Begin to deepen your breaths. As you deepen your breaths, notice any new smells that you can smell. Awaken all your senses. Notice any sounds that you can hear from within the room, outside the room. Notice the sound of my voice. Notice any colors, shapes, patterns with your eyes closed or a soft gaze. How the clothes feel against your skin, how the ground feels against your skin. Any taste that you can taste. Enjoy moving the tiniest of your muscles. Move your fingers, move your toes, circle your wrists and ankles. Gently move your head from side to side. Awaken your neck muscles and stretch your arms long, legs long. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Turn to your favorite side. Turn on either side. Make a pillow with your bottom arm. Rest your head on it. Take this opportunity to connect with yourself, with your intention. Take this opportunity to feel gratitude towards yourself for taking this time and space for your practice. Place your top palm on the ground. Gently push yourself to a comfortable seat. Align your heart over your hips, crown of the head to the sky. Circle your arms up overhead. Bring your palms to touch. Guide them to your heart center. Inhale, lengthen and exhale. You may choose to bow down to honor your intention, your practice, and our time together. Thank you so much. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your palms. Allow some light into your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for taking your practice with me. I will give you a little homework for your day-to-day life, taking the yoga off the mat into your day-to-day life. Anytime if you find yourself onto your desk sitting, and you can take the first two fingers, place them on the crown of your head and find length through your spine. That's your homework. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you have a beautiful weekend. For any questions, concerns, do let me know. I'm available to chat with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thank you.